Everyone thinks a 14,000 BTU portable AC will turn your room into a walk-in freezer, but here's the thing, that 14,000 is the older ASHRAE rating. In real-world DOE 2017 terms, the LG LP1417GSR is 8,000 BTU. And yet, this certified refurbished unit still did something I did not expect. It held its own in a 400 SQ/FT space during a brutal heat wave. I tested it across 2 rooms for 2 weeks, logged temperatures with a smart sensor, tracked humidity, and measured power draw with a smart plug. The result? Not hype, not doom, actual data that challenged my assumptions about single-hose portables. Before we dive into what I discovered and the quirks nobody tells you about, quick note. If you're already leaning yes and want the current best price on this model, I dropped a link in the description. But stick around, a few findings might save you money and frustration. Here's why I even tried this. My west-facing home office turns into a toaster by 3 p.m. Landlord says no window units, central air struggles, and last summer I burned through 2 budget portables that promised big BTUs and delivered lukewarm disappointment. I went in skeptical. Single-hose designs often fight against themselves, dragging hot air in as they exhaust. But the LP1417GSR kept popping up with solid user feedback for real rooms and a reasonable Amazon rating around 3.7 stars. Plus, the certified refurbished angle intrigued me, tested and certified to look and work like new with functionality testing and repackaging. If it flopped, back it would go. If it worked, it might be the stealth pick for renters. Test 1, afternoon heat smackdown. Room 380 SQ/FT, west exposure, blinds down, door closed. Starting point 81 degrees F, 52% RH, outside 94 degrees F. Set the LP1417GSR to cool 72 degrees F, high fan, auto swing enabled. In 20 minutes, the sensor read 76 degrees F. At 45 minutes, 74 degrees F and 45% RH, a meaningful drop, with dehumidification kicking in around its spec of up to 3.1 pints per hour. The surprise? The oscillating vent evenly pushed air across the room, reducing those annoying hot corners. But then I noticed the exhaust hose radiating heat back in. Quick fix. Wrap the hose with insulating sleeve. Next cycle ran quieter and cooler at the source. Test 2, overnight sleep test. Bedroom 300 SQ/FT, door cracked 1 inch for pets, auto mode 72 degrees F target. Noise-wise, it's not whisper quiet, think sturdy box fan on medium. As white noise, acceptable. The auto evaporation system handled condensate with no manual draining on normal days, but then came a swampy night. Humidity spiked past 70% and after about 7 hours the internal tank filled. I connected a drain hose to the continuous drain port and it ran fine through the morning. So yes, auto evap works most days. In high humidity, plan a drain option. Test 3, power and plug reality. The unit uses a standard 115V15A outlet and ships with a 6-foot power cord. My meter showed 1113.50 watts depending on compressor cycling and fan speed. Translation: it's within a typical circuit's comfort zone, but don't put it on the same line as a space heater or microwave. And skip extension cords, the manual and common sense agree. Test 4, window kit and mobility. Install took me under 15 minutes in a standard sash window. The kit was sturdy enough, sealed with included foam, and the casters made rolling room-to-room easy. But then I tried a crank casement window, not fun. You'll need third-party panels or a DIY foam board solution there. Also, single-hose physics is real. If you leave doors open or have big gaps around the panel, negative pressure drags warm air in and you'll think the unit is weak. Seal it right and keep the door shut. Here's where it gets interesting. The biggest surprise wasn't raw cooling power, it was temperature uniformity. The auto swing air vent made the space feel cooler at the same measured temp versus a non-oscillating portable I tested last year. Instead of a cold blast in one corner and a warm pocket near the desk, the LG's airflow kept the room balanced. The next surprise, despite the 8,000 BTU DOE spec, it outpaced a cheaper 12,000 ASHRAE unit I had on hand, hitting target temps faster by about 10 minutes in comparable conditions. That tells me LG's fan design and evaporator efficiency matter as much as the sticker BTU. About the certified refurbished thing, I inspected the coils, blower, and housing on arrival. Clean, no dents, no funky smells. Remote control and mesh filters were present, and the install kit looked new. In 2 weeks of daily use, no rattles, no error codes, and no performance dip. Too good to be true. Not necessarily refurb quality varies, but this one matched the claim, tested and certified to look and work like new. The Amazon rating around 3.7 stars tracks with what I experienced. Real cooling in the right-sized room, some noise, single hose limitations, and window fit quirks. Versus alternatives, a dual hose portable can be more efficient and reduce negative pressure. If you're cooling a big open plan area or you need whisper quiet, look there. But they cost more, stock is tight in summer, and install can be fussier. The LP1417GSR hits a value sweet spot if you respect the boundaries. Up to 400 SQ. FT, sealed window kit, door closed, hose insulated, and expectations set by the DOE rating, not the marketing. Now that you know it can legitimately cool a 300-400 SQ. FT, space when set up right, here's the move. Grab it before summer stock gets volatile. Refurb units tend to disappear fast once temps rise. I've linked the best current price and availability in the description. Bottom line. The LG LP1417GSR Portable AC is a practical pick for renters, home offices, and bedrooms up to about 400 SQ. FT, especially if you want simple install, an auto-evap system, and that oscillating vent to even out the chill. Skip it if you have crank windows and no DIY patience, need near-silent operation, or live in extreme humidity without a drain option. If you've been burned by inflated BTU claims, this is the reminder that ratings don't tell the whole story, setup and airflow do. My take, get it, use it right, and it's more workhorse than hype.